Wemo Breakfast, where time now is 8:41.
Women of New Zealand, your man needs energy to perform. Give him an energy drink from nature. With pure energy, he'll perform just like me. No, he won't. Pure energy. It's all natural.
Yeah. It can only be ads, social media, and aeroplanes with Vaughn Davis at tgf.co.nz. That there was a new ad from Pure Energy.
Yeah, apparently I can't say what the stuff tastes like, but boy oh boy, that ad leaves a bad taste in your mouth. I think it's proof positive that you can't just take a concept from somewhere else and change the words and hope that it flies, because that's just caca.
That's taken from their Facebook page, which actually looks quite done. They've done a good job on that.
Yeah, the integration of the video into the background.
But they are taking the piss, though, aren't they?
Well, they are taking the, they're taking the piss, but it's sort of neither funny nor serious nor.
Hey, I'll get you to throw your broken iPhone a little bit further away from the microphone. It's creating a little.
Oh, is it? It's doing a bit of hoo-ha.
Buzz, yeah.
Okay. Goodbye,
That's
broken
better.
iPhone with your iOS 5 downgrade.
Yeah. Poor you.
Poor
okay,
me.
so Pure Energy, not so good. What about this one here from BNZ?
Open a BNZ My Money Everyday account and pay no monthly account fees for a year, which means the remote control flying shark is basically free. You know what to do.
BNZ My Money, that one's called.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's the flying shark ad you would have seen on air. Sort of opportunity in a crisis. I mean, BNZ, looking from the outside, seems to have no sort of consistent brand or campaign idea at the moment. But that means the door's open for all sorts of crazy shit to come floating up, including the remote-controlled
Give me your
floating
phone.
shark. Oh, the phone is 2 metres away.
Turn it off.
I'll throw the phone. Oh,
Yeah,
phone's
it's
gone.
gone.
Okay, phone is
Right,
3
thank
metres
you.
away in the corner of the studio. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
So
okay.
they never used to do that with iOS 4, did it?
I didn't.
That's insane. Yeah, the floating shark, and it's sort of taken on a whole sort of wave of popularity. Not too many loan shark comments sort of bubbling up out there, but they're giving them away on Twitter as well, which is pretty cool. And I think it's a bit of a fun ad. Why not have some fun?
I saw a van the other day that had Lawn Shark on the side. I thought that was quite good. Lawn Shark lawn mowing services.
Yeah, that's nice. You can't go far wrong with the good pun.
No, indeed. Yeah. Okay, so those are two campaigns doing the rounds at the moment. Actually, getting back to that Pure Energy campaign, there's some Facebook comments.
Yeah,
on
not
that one.
all their Facebook fans are big fans of the ads. I can't even read it from here, but what does it say?
Yum, the best by far, better than V. And someone else says, pity the ad is complete shit.
Yeah. Oh, well. They gave it a crack anyway.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to what's happening in social media and doing the rounds in New Zealand.
Social media, so still sort of in video land. This came up out of Wellington a couple of days ago, the faux news report. This is cheesiness well done. You can tell it's in Wellington because the guy's got a beard. If you're in Wellington, you either have a beard or a ukulele or both.
Yeah.
No ukuleles in this, which made me question its authenticity.
True.
The Wellywood sign being blown up, and as far as we can make out, it's a bit of a vanity project from some of the boys at Weta, who've just sort of put this together in their spare time, and it depicts a news interview in front of the Wellywood sign, which is timely because the voting for the finalists
It's this week, isn't it?
I think between Wellywood, the blown away Wellington, which came out of Saatchi's, and the Eye of the Taniwha, which, when you see it on the hill, actually looks pretty cool. And this is a commentary on the sign selection.
It's very. I've never seen the movie, but Cloverfield-esque.
Oh, I haven't seen it either. So
Kind of those kind of effects.
Yeah, very, very
shaky camera.
Yeah, but
Things
very corny,
happening.
and the terrorists on the top of the hill with the Wile E. Coyote style plunger to make the explosives go off, which is pretty cool. And, they look like they're about 15 feet tall. These terrorists. Bit of fun.
So check that out. Look for NZ4 Wellywood, and you should be able to find that one.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hoot.
Off to aeroplanes.
Yeah, some. It's actually all bad news in the aeroplane front today. The Red Arrows, which is the UK flying display team, in their practice season at the moment because they've gone out of summer into winter. You'll remember they lost a pilot 3 months ago. They lost another one a couple of days ago in an ejection accident on the tarmac, and it's a bit of a curious one because it wasn't flying, and by the look of the footage, the damn thing hadn't even taxied out of dispersal. It was sort of right in its parking spot, and the seat went off
Now, people familiar with the movie Top Gun might remember a similar fate befell Goose.
Yeah, but he was made up.
Right, true.
This is a real person.
And he was in the air at the time as well.
Yeah, he was a real person in the air, and yeah.
Is this quite common when you eject, you hit the canopy?
No, it's not uncommon.
The canopy's meant to fly off.
Well, the
right?
canopy's either meant to fly off, or in most cases, the canopy has sort of explosive cord woven, stuck to the glass, miniature detonating cord. It's called. So one of the first things that happens is the canopy explodes, poof, and you go through it.
Yeah.
The seat the guy was sitting on, a Martin Baker ejector seat, is meant to be what's called 0-0 rated, and what that means is it'll safely get you out of the aeroplane at 0 forward speed and 0 altitude. And in this case, it did not.
Interesting.
The guy clearly died.
So even if it accidentally happens while you're on the ground, it should still.
Yeah, you should be okay.
Okay.
And the only thing I can think of is if you weren't strapped into the damn thing. When the seat either just went off, which is very unlikely, or the handle was somehow pulled. Bearing in mind also that these things have an array of safety mechanisms to stop them going off. And the old-fashioned Martin Bakers I used to fly on, you'd have I think 7 or 9 safety pins that you had to pull out and show to the ground crew before you'd be allowed to taxi away.
Yeah.
So really interesting to see how this one pans out.
Unfortunate, but the technology behind ejector seats has probably moved on because this is 1950s sort of technology that we're talking about.
Yeah, 40s and 50s when it came about because the post-war jets, they realised that it was going too fast for people to safely bail out of.
You couldn't just tally-ho, walk out on the wing and jump off.
Dive towards blue sky.
Yeah.
They were developed in the 40s and 50s, and the 0-0 seat was developed in the 1960s. And I found a lovely piece of promotional film from the company that developed it. They tested it on this live dude called Jim. Get in there, Jim.
Get on the seat, Jim.
Yeah, Jim was the first successful test.
Pull the cord.
Yeah, and he was quite a hard man.
Well, that's really unfortunate, real bummer, and it's quite sad news for that aerobatic team, which have had tragedy only recently as well.
And similar thing here. We had one fatality in the Red Checkers last year. You remember as well.
Yeah.
So dangerous business.
Air New Zealand expecting arrival of their brand new baby beast.
Yeah. Bing bong. Air New Zealand announces the arrival of Flight 787 delayed by 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years is long. You think Jetstar is shonky. 4 years late on your Air New Zealand jet arriving. That's pretty over the top.
Are they taking delivery, or is it just a showpiece?
Oh, well, so to back up for everyone, this is the Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Aptly named because no one's sort of seen one in the flesh down in this part of the world yet.
Yeah.
They ordered these things. I was looking this morning. They ordered them in 2004. Where were you in 2004? That's quite some time back.
Crikey Dick,
they were due originally late 2010. So this was they bought these off the plans, if you like. So the plane didn't exist at the time. They're now expecting the first delivery to be early in 2014.
Right.
Yeah, so
this is the tour just to prove, hey, the aircraft actually does work when we finally
actually
deliver
exists. It works okay. Yes. The first production aeroplane caught on fire during test flights, and yes, the
what caught on fire? What the cabin?
Some electrical test equipment apparently. So
wow.
Filled the cabin with smoke, and they had to go and land somewhere.
Yeah.
And then I think it was Monday. A Japanese one, who were I think the first launch customer, had a landing gear failure. So pulled the handle and the wheels didn't come down.
Wow!
So they had to manually extend them. However, that's done. I think probably to pull another lever.
It is just old school cranking, isn't it? Don't you have to get down
I don't
there?
know. I don't know if you go down to row 36G and say, "Excuse me, sir,
lift up the plate.
I need to move the panel under your seat so I can get the crank." I imagine it's just it's a different. It's probably just a manual connection to the hydraulics. But plagued, jinxed might be too strong a word, but gee, it's been a long gestation for the Boeing 787.
Will it be doing a tour over the city or something?
Yeah, apparently 10 a.m. on Saturday. If you look skyward, you'll see it flying over. If you're lucky, you'll see the landing gear come down as well.
And it'll probably just look like any other Boeing that's flying over.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The shape of them hasn't changed in 50 years. So
cool. All right. Well, you'll find this interview as a video once more up at tgf.co.nz. And Vaughn Davis on Twitter. Thanks very much, Vaughn.
Yeah, thank you.